It's time for you to stop playing so small in life. It's time for you to stop minimizing your goals, your dreams because of the people around you. It's time for you to stop being so anxious to put yourself out there and get the opportunities in life that you truly desire. It is time for you to fully step into your power because that is the greatness I see that lies within you. You are capable of so much in life. So much. Like you don't even have any idea of what you are truly capable of doing in your life. And this is why I'm so glad that you are here today watching this video, because it's time for you to stop playing so small. You know how limited your time on this earth and this planet really is? You think you have enough time to play it small? You don't. When you truly take in how little of a time you really are on this planet, on this earth, you realize that you don't have time, my friend, to play it small in your life. You don't have time to be bogged down by other people's judgments and assumptions of what they have of you. You don't have time for any of that. If you want to achieve anything in life, you have to stop playing it small, and so many of us are playing it small. And I can speak from my own personal experience. If you're new to this channel, my name is Dr. Bisley Natley. I'm a cognitive behavioral therapy certified naturopathic doctor, and I teach people how to rewire their brain naturally. And one of my favorite things to do is to teach people how to rewire their brain for success. Because I was someone who once struggled with depression, with anxiety that got so bad that I ended up in the hospital because of it. And I was a young person who had all these big goals and hopes and dreams. But my mental health, my brain health was so shit that I couldn't even come close to being the woman that I needed to be to achieve those dreams. And it wasn't until I started to take my brain health, my mental health so seriously that I was able to stop playing it small in life, and I was able to go out there, start my own business that I have now, have all these incredible opportunities like, speaking at TEDx talks, growing my social media to the places and levels that I've grown it to. It just opened up all these incredible opportunities in my life that I didn't even know could possibly exist before, and that's all because I chose to stop playing it small in life. So in this video, you are going to learn how to finally step into your power, how to finally just let go of people's judgments. That was probably the number one thing that kept me in a place where I felt like I was constantly playing it small. Growing up in a South Asian culture, like judgment, criticism is like the center of this culture, unfortunately. Love my culture though, super, super proud to be South Asian. But I had to do so much unlearning, so much rewiring so that I could finally step into my power and build the life that I truly wanted to build. And with that being said, let's talk about how to rewire your brain so that you can play it big in life, because that is what I truly want for you. Step number one is I want you to take some time right now to list out all the goals that you have. Every single thing that you have and want in your life, I want you to list it out. And the way that I want you to approach this activity is I want you to approach it as if there's like a genie standing in front of you, and the genie's like, what do you want, baby girl, baby boy? I got you, okay? So I want you to you can go through like different areas of your life. Maybe it's like careers, relationship. It can be friends, it can be family, it can be finances. Like go through these different categories. It can be your health, and write down every single thing that you want. What does your dream house look like? What does your dream partner look like? What does your dream family look like? Your dream friends? What does your dream body look like? What do you want to be waking up and doing every single day? You need to get crystal clear on your goals and the type of life that you want to be living. The amount of people that I work with on a day-to-day basis that have no idea what they want out of their life. And I'm like, if you don't know what you want out of your life and the end goal that you're working towards, how can you wake up every single day and work towards it? You have no idea what you're working towards. And let me tell you this, your brain loves it when it has something to focus on, to look forward to. And this is also how you prevent yourself from creating a life that you wake up and you're just like, what was that? I hate my life. Like, why is my life like this? And that's because you never actually took the time to be intentional about your life. I can tell you firsthand the moments in my life where I have taken a step back to be really intentional about my life and where I'm at. Things go by so much more better and so much more smoothly versus the times of my life where I just like go willy-nilly and I'm not intentional about the type of life that I'm living. Huge difference in myself and just how I see myself. And so it's so important that you take your life seriously and you take this moment to actually think about what is it that life that you actually want. Too many of us are waking up and living life randomly. And when you live life randomly, you're never going to actually get the life that you want. So that has to be the first step. You need to list out all the goals, all the things that you want in your life. I remember when I first ended up in the hospital as a result of my depression in my early 20s, I literally went home and I wrote down everything that I wanted in my life. So first I wrote down everything that needed to be fixed and needed to be better. And then I wrote down every single thing that I wanted. And then I set out to achieve every single one of those things. And it was through this intentionality that I was able to actually get there, because before that, I was just living life randomly. I didn't know what I wanted. And you don't have to be crystal clear on any of these things. Sometimes we get stuck in this analysis paralysis, right? And it's just like, oh, I could have this, but what about this? What about that? What if you could have it all? That's the way that I want you to approach this, as if you could have it all. Don't get stuck on the exact little details of something. You just need some sort of vision to work towards. Step number 2, once you've written down all your goals, I want you to take a step back. And here, honestly, this is the most important step, is I want you to think about, who do I need to become in order to achieve those goals, in order to get these things? So if you think about, for example, maybe your dream house is a house on the beach, right? I personally would love a house by the beach, right by the ocean. It would be a dream come true. So then I need to think about, who is the type of person that has a house on the beach? Who is that type of person? Maybe, it's someone who has a very successful business. Maybe it's someone who lives in a specific part of the world. Maybe it's someone who has X amount of dollars in their savings or is making X amount of money a month. And so what I need to do then is I need to focus on becoming that person who already has that beach house. Instead of me thinking about that outcome of getting the beach house, I need to instead think about, who is that person I need to become who naturally has this thing. And once you can start to see goal setting in this way, one, you start to see that you can truly achieve anything you want in life, because all you need to do is focus on becoming that person. And all of that just becomes so much easier when you start to do that. So another example here, say that your goal is to get to 120 pounds, right? That's your goal weight that you want to get to. Then you essentially want to think about, who is the type of person that has that weight that I really want? Okay, maybe this type of person, they prioritize protein in their diet. Maybe this type of person doesn't, binge eat on chips every single night. Maybe this type of person gets up and goes on a 1-hour walk every single day. And so when I just wake up and focus on becoming this person who goes on a walk every single morning, this person who focuses on high protein food, this person who, goes to sleep at a certain time, what starts to happen is that the goal is naturally met over time, because I'm simply choosing to show up as the person who already has those things. And this way, you achieve and get anything that you want. If your goal is to build a business that makes $10,000 every single month, who is the type of person that has this goal? Who is the type of person as this goal that naturally just comes to them? This type of person is maybe showing up on their social media every single day. Maybe this person is saving money, or they're investing money in different ways, because that's how they're able to make that income. So when you naturally start to embody the identity and characteristics of that person, you naturally meet the goal. When I started to see goal setting in this way, it just clicked so many things within me. And so what is also great about this is that instead of focusing on the outcome, you become much more process oriented. You start to just think about, who do I need to show up as right now in this moment so that I can naturally achieve the goal? And we know from research that being process oriented is the key to achieving your goals instead of being outcome oriented. Because when you're so gung-ho focused on the outcome, you miss the process. You miss who you're actually showing up as and being in this moment. Because when you simply choose to be the person who already has the goal, who already has the things, you achieve it so much faster. So that is step number 2, is focusing on who you need to be in order to get the goal. And then the last step, the absolute last step, this is the step that solidifies everything. It brings everything together, and it actually makes all the mindset work become a reality, is to do it. You have to actually now do it and show up as this person. And the more times that you show up as this person, you are instilling the new belief about who you are. The more that you choose to show up as somebody who is already 120 pounds, the more that you're reinforcing to your brain that this is your weight, this is who we are now, and the faster and more quickly your goal comes. The more in alignment you show up as someone who is making $10,000 a month every single month, the faster your goal comes. The more that you show up in alignment with someone who already has a beach house, the faster that beach house comes. That is the key. And you have to make sure the key within the key, you need to make sure that your nervous system is regulated. If you are in a chronic stress state, in a chronic state of low negative mood, in a chronic state of anxiety, you will never meet any of your goals because you're simply choosing to act from that stress state. In order for you to shift your identity, in order for you to actually be that person and show up as that person, you need to make sure that your nervous system is calm and regulated. Because when you're in a calm and regulated state, what starts to happen is that you can consciously ask yourself in this moment, who am I showing up as right now? Am I showing up as the version of me that already has the goals, that already has the things? Or am I showing up as that version of me who doesn't? Or am I showing up as the old version of me who believes the old story that they're not capable, that they're not good enough? So that is why nervous system regulation work is so key. Everybody's trying to rewire their brain, but nobody's regulating themselves first. You need to regulate before you rewire. That has to be step number one. Once you regulate, the rewiring becomes so much easier because your brain is no longer stuck in survival mode. Your brain is actually like, okay, I can take in this information because I'm not so stressed out. When your brain is in a stressed out state, it's in survival mode. It's just like, oh my God, I don't want to die. I hope we're alive. I hope we stay alive. And in that moment, your brain isn't like, let me think positive. Let me show up as the highest version of me. No, your brain is in survival mode. So you need to pull yourself out of survival mode, get into that place of feeling calm, and only then can you start to now show up as this version of you that already has the goals that you want in life. And so this is it. This is how you do it. I kid you not, if you follow this 3-step process, it's September 2025 to December 2025, you will be shocked at how many goals you literally, I don't want to say manifest because this isn't manifestation, it's actually showing up. But you will be shocked at how much abundance, how many opportunities, and how much closer you get to your goals, if not achieve them, by the end of this year because you get clear on your vision. You think about the person that you need to become in order to get these goals. And number 3, you consistently and continuously choose to show up as this person, as this version of you. This is it. This is how simple goal setting is. This is what has allowed me to achieve any of the goals that I've wanted in life. And I'm so excited for you to embark on this journey and for you to experience a shift within this because it's not just about getting the things. It's about becoming the ultimate best version of ourselves. That's what we're here for. And I don't know about you, but I want to see how great of a version of myself that I want to become because that is just what makes life so much fun. I want to see how many levels I can take myself to and who I can shift and become. And part of that means letting go of what's no longer working and giving myself space and permission to step into who I'm truly meant to be. So super excited for you to embark on this journey. If you want help and support with this and want one-on-one mindset support, use the link below to book a free 30-minute clarity call with me. We can chat more about what support for you looks like.